All set.
Okay, thanks. Good evening. I would like to call the Select Board meeting of September 14th, 2020 to order. Peter, has the meeting been officially warned?
Yes, it has.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the first order of business is to administer the oaths of office. Because we're doing this through Zoom, I'm going to do it a little bit differently than we normally do, which is normally when we're in person, I would issue the oaths to all three people at the same time. That could be a little bit awkward over Zoom, so we're going to do one at a time. We'll issue these verbally, and then Jan will get in touch with each of you likely tomorrow to arrange a time for you to actually sign your oath. Okay, so why don't we start with Ian Goodnow. Ian, I will read this in chunks, and if you'll just repeat after me as we go, that would be wonderful. So you'll raise your right hand. Okay, I state your name.
I, Ian Goodnow,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully execute the duties
that I will faithfully execute the duties
of Select Board member
of Select Board member
for the town of Brattleboro
for the town of Brattleboro
for the period to which I have been elected,
to the period to which I've been elected,
and will therein do equal right and justice
do equal right and justice
to all people
to all people
in the best of my judgment and ability,
in the best of my judgment and ability,
according to law, under the pains and penalties of perjury.
under the pains and penalties of perjury.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I would normally shake your hand right now. Okay, Liz, you're up.
Hillary,
Yes.
the interpreter is just asking that you take a little bit more time between chunks so I can make sure to get it out and to let people know that he is asking for the same thing.
Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, Liz, I state your name.
I, Elizabeth McLaughlin,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute the duties
execute the duties
of Select Board member
of Select Board member
for the town of Brattleboro
for the town of Brattleboro
for the period
for the period
to which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected,
and will therein
and will therein
do equal right
do equal right
and justice
and justice
to all people
to all people
in the best of my judgment
in the best of my judgment
and ability,
and ability,
according to law,
according to law,
under the pains
under the pains
and penalties of perjury.
and penalties of perjury.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Janet, was that better?
Not really, but I'll go with the flow.
A little bit more space after they speak.
Okay, got it. Okay, Daniel, you ready?
Yep.
I state your name,
I, Daniel Quip,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute the duties
execute the duties
of Select Board member
of Select Board member
for the town of Brattleboro
for the town of Brattleboro
for the period
for the period
to which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected,
and will therein
and will therein
do equal right
do equal right
and justice
and justice All right, let's
Okay.
go.
So do equal right
Do equal right
and justice
and justice
to all people
to all people
in the best of my judgment
in the best of my judgment
and ability,
and ability,
according to law,
according to law,
under the pains
under the pains
and penalties of perjury.
and penalties of perjury.
Congratulations.
It was good, wasn't it? Little video for it as well.
I'm incredibly jealous because nobody threw a party like that when Tim and I were sworn in.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I applauded everyone.
Thanks, Hillary.
So the next order of business is election of officers. And I would like to know if there are any nominations for chair.
I nominate Tim Wetzel for chair.
Okay, wonderful. Are there any other nominations for chair? Okay, seeing none, are there any objections to closing nominations or any discussion? Okay, all in favor of Tim Wetzel for chair?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, seeing none opposed or abstained, congratulations, Tim. I will pass it over to you.
Thank you, Hillary. I'm sure I won't run this as smoothly as you will. Welcome to 2020, everyone, with the band break we had. I will continue by opening it up for nominations for vice chair of the board. And if no one else has a nomination, I would like to nominate Liz McLaughlin. Oh, sorry.
I was going to nominate Liz, but it's fine. You go right ahead.
I'm sorry. I was looking down at
Yeah.
Ian and your hand went up. So Daniel, go ahead.
I would like to nominate Elizabeth McLaughlin
Thank you. Sorry. See, I've already messed
for
up.
vice chair.
Are there any other nominations for vice chair at this point?
Remember,
Seeing none, I will close the nomination process and we'll take a vote. All those in favor of Liz McLaughlin for vice chair, raise your hand, say aye.
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 That's 5-0. Congratulations, Liz.
Thank you.
And at this point, I'll open nominations for clerk of the board.
I would like to nominate Ian Goodnow as clerk of the board.
Wonderful. Brandy has nominated Ian Goodnow to continue as clerk of the board. Any other nominations? Seeing none, I'll close that out, if that's all right, and ask if everyone in favor of Ian Goodnow as clerk of the board could raise their hand and say aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed? That's 5-0. Congratulations, Ian.
Thank you.
Now I see on our agenda is public participation. So anything that's unrelated to, if we have any musical acts.
I think we already had it, yeah.
Anybody who would like to say anything, you're absolutely welcome. Friends, family, well, I didn't explain the raise of hand, of course, but I'm assuming most people know how to do that. So I don't see anybody raising their hand right now. Does anybody else, even though it's not on the agenda, have any comments or things they'd like to say? Oh, Liz, go ahead.
I just want to say that it's a hell of a long time since March 3rd, Election Day, and we've all been through a hell of a lot. And, I just appreciate all of this extended service that we've all undertaken.
Indeed. Well said. Thank you. I do appreciate everyone present as well, and everybody that's always in the background. Peter, who's now in the background managing our sound system as well. So, there you go. Peter/Patrick. We'll call you Petrick. All right, everybody. Clearly, I'll keep the jokes to myself. Not, but you know me. I guess I would take a motion to adjourn if no one else has any other comments.
I'll move to adjourn.
Thanks, Brandy. Brandy has moved to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
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 5-0. Thanks, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
See you later.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Ian's mom.
Everything's like bye to my mom.